It's a Marvel collection. Hi guys, I'm Libby and welcome to Punsy's Palace, where I do all things Disney, hence the Punsy, and all things regarding my life and home, hence my palace. So if you haven't already, be sure to hit subscribe down below for more Disney and lifestyle content. We are doing a Marvel collection today. It is day 13 of Vlogmas, and from now on we are doing new collection videos, so showing you collections that I have not shown you yet on this channel, and one of them that is actually quite a big one is my Marvel collection. I am a huge Marvel fan. Not as huge of a fan of some of the new stuff that they've been coming out with. I think everything kind of post Avengers Endgame and Spider-Man No Way Home has kind of been like let down, but it's fine. It started with my dad, who also is a huge Marvel fan, comic book nerd, and so he absolutely loved all of the Marvel stuff. He collected a lot of comic books growing up, and then whenever they first started coming out with the Marvel movies and like actually making them good, oh, he was super on board, and that kind of started with Iron Man. But we saw all three of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies in the theaters together. I loved watching those. That will always have a special place in my heart because I was like, the first love of Spider-Man started with him. And the third movie was kind of weird. The Hulk movie that came out, that was kind of fine or whatever. My dad was like, all right, this is interesting. And then when they came out with Iron Man, he was like, okay, all right, I see what they're going with. And then they really just started coming out with more and more and more. And we always saw them in theaters together. Even if a new Marvel movie would come out and I wasn't seeing my dad for a few weeks, I'm like, I can't see it, guys. I'm sorry. Like, I have to wait to see this with my dad. My collection is very much focused on like just a couple of characters, mostly Spider-Man because he is my favorite, as well as Scarlet Witch is also a big favorite of mine. So sorry if yours is not represented, but I do love a lot of them. I just don't collect all of the things from Marvel. We're going to start with actually something from my dad, is his comic books. So he had a huge comic book collection. Like, I'm talking like over 600 comics. We couldn't keep all of them, but I did keep a small stack for myself, so I thought I would show those off very quickly. They're in this little bin. The ones that I kept were either anything to do with Spider-Man, who's my favorite, or Scarlet Witch, who's another one of my favorites, or something that I either watched with my dad or had like a really big connection with my dad. So one of them is Daredevil. I thought this one was really cool. My dad absolutely loved Daredevil, and we watched the Ben Affleck one, which was fine, and he was very disappointed in because Daredevil was one of his favorites. But then when the new one came out on Netflix, that series, oh, it was so good, and we watched all of it together, and it was just amazing. I also got these two Rogue ones. So it's all about Rogue from X-Men. She's like my favorite X-Men character. I really like her. Oh, there's a third one actually. I remember also watching a lot of X-Men with my dad, and he loved X-Men. There's a few different Defenders comics that I have. I got these ones specifically because it either had Hulk or Scarlet Witch. There she is, right there in the corner. One also has her in it. Sorry, I'm going through these kind of fast. This one has her and Vision in it, but I just need to kind of get through these so we can get through some other stuff. There's this other really cool Daredevil one. Quite a few West Coast Avengers ones, again, because it has Scarlet Witch and Vision in it. I just love their story. Another West Coast Avengers. I think there's actually a couple in this pack. So my dad's like absolute favorite was Ghost Rider, so I had to keep some Ghost Rider stuff, especially this one. It's resurrected Ghost Rider, so it has like a lot of the different comics. It's not in a comic book kind of thing, it's kind of just like a book. And then there's a couple, I think there's two in here, of just like some Spider-Man prints. This one is Wolverine and Ghost Rider, two of my dad's favorites. This one I had to keep because it's Spider-Man and Ghost Rider, my favorite and my dad's favorite. It's so cool. This is another one with Spider-Man and Ghost Rider. This was an X-Force one, joins Spider-Man. He didn't really collect a lot of Spider-Man, so that's okay. So there's not a ton of it. This one is What If Ghost Rider, Spider-Man, Captain Marvel were villains? That's pretty interesting. Another really cool Ghost Rider one, because Spider-Man's on the cover. That's why I kept that one. Another one with Ghost Rider, has Spider-Man on it. Ghost Rider has Spider-Man on it. This one I thought was just really cool. It's an Excalibur 2. It has Captain America and Black Panther, as well as, I believe that's War Machine, and I don't know who she is, but I thought that was really cool because I really like those characters. I have a lot more than I thought I did. Another Excalibur, but starring Spider-Man. Thing he says on the front is really funny. It says, yeah, that's right, it's me. 5 monthly titles of my own aren't enough, so now I'm taking over this one. I kept like a ton of other Excalibur ones. It's like 1 through 10 or something like that. Yeah, I think I kept like editions 1 through 9 of the Excalibur series because I thought that was a really cool series to read. That is my comic book collection from my dad. So that was kind of like my dad's collection that's kind of been put into my collection. So now let's go into actual like my collection. We are going to start with my Funkos, and I have quite a lot of Marvel Funkos. So let's always start with Spider-Man, my fave. So we have this Spider-Man Funko Pop I got for my birthday like quite a few years ago from my sister Mason, and all Marvel Funko Pops are bobbleheads. I don't know how I feel about that. It's fine. This is Iron Spider. He's looking super cool. This other Spider-Man, it's from No Way Home. I was obsessed with the black and gold Spider-Man outfit. I thought it was so cool. I love it so much. So there's actually a lot of different Spider-Man Funko Pops out, and I'm not going to get all of them because as much as I love Spider-Man, a lot of his outfits look very similar. But I loved this one because he's in his little pose, and I loved the black and gold. There is only, I think, one other Spider-Man Funko Pop I would want, and that is kind of a rare one. It's Spider-Man Unmasked. It's like a Gamerverse special one, and so it looks like Tom Holland as a Funko Pop, and he's holding his mask. So now let's do some Scarlet Witch Funko Pops, like this beautiful one. There were so many different Scarlet Witch Funko Pops that were coming out, and I was debating on all of them, and this one is the one that I really, really wanted after they all came out. So I was very happy that I held out for a little bit. I love the stand that makes her look like she actually is floating and she's reading a book there. Beautiful in her cape. Her cape is just gorgeous. So I absolutely love this one, and her like kind of final form outfit as well is depicted very well there. Kind of her earlier version of her outfit is in this little Funko mini that I got from Five Below. So that's like her earlier form outfit from the series. Very angry. Again, she's a bobblehead, but it actually glows in the dark. All of this red stuff glows in the dark. It doesn't glow super duper well, but it does glow. And now some other just miscellaneous characters I have Funkos of is this one of Korg, Gamer Korg. Love this one. This was gifted to me from a Jean Eclair from Funkoween last year, and I absolutely love it. It was on my wish list, and I love it so much, and it was on my wish list because it reminds me of Michael. Michael loves playing video games. He also absolutely loves Korg. It's like his favorite, and so I absolutely love having this. It's so cute and so funny. And then these next two Funko Pops, I'm so happy that I have. They were given to me as a birthday present from one of my roommates down in Disney last year, and it's because it is my dad's favorite villain. He didn't really have any comics of this series, which is interesting. It is from Fantastic Four. Dr. Doom was his favorite villain, and so she got these for me, and I just, oh, it means so much. So I have this one. It's him in the like white cape. This is like a really rare one apparently. Didn't know that, but it's really, really cool. But the one I know him as how he looks the most is him in his green cloak and look here. So I really, really love these. They are really, really cool. Another one I have is this one of Captain America. So I do absolutely love Captain America. I do love a lot of the different Avengers and everything, but I can't have literally one Funko for every single one. That would be way too much. I absolutely loved this Captain America one because this is him, I believe, in Infinity War only because of his beard. That was the biggest tragedy of Endgame, was that he shaved his beard. It's not actually, I'm joking completely. I just think he looks really, really cool, and he's not so like generic Star-Spangled Man boy. He's actually like very grown up, and I love just seeing his growth throughout the entire Infinity Saga. And then another Funko thing that I have that you're not gonna really see, I got the Funko Advent Calendar this year, so it's all little mini Funkos. I'm loving a lot of them. There was one day that I only got a stand and I didn't get a figure. Interesting how that happened. I think it's the Captain Marvel gingerbread, which I don't care about not getting her. I'm not a huge Captain Marvel fan. You won't see all of them. I will actually probably do a Funko review of that Advent Calendar post-Christmas, so be on the lookout for that. I will only show you just one of the figures because it's Spider-Man, and I was super happy with it, and it is Spider-Man as a gingerbread, and I love his little like web that he has flipping around him. He's super cute. I love him so much. You will see the rest of them later. They are really, really cute. They're all holiday based, so a lot of them are going to be the gingerbread ones, which I'm fine having in a small version. I wouldn't want them in the big Funko version because I think it's a cute little decoration for Christmas. And then some other ones are just regular, but they're Christmassy. So like there's Thanos with a Christmas sweater that I've gotten so far. There's a couple Groot ones that he's like dressed up as a Christmas tree. And there's been like a Captain America snowman one. That's pretty cute. I'm really liking it so far, and I like having them all as like little mini ones, and they're all very holiday themed. Let's move on to clothing. So let's go over the thing that I'm actually wearing right now. We have my Spider-Man kind of spirit jersey. I got this from Universal, and it was like like one of the best purchases I ever made there. I got it as like a birthday present to myself. I saw it when I went with my friends a couple days before my birthday last year, and I was like, I'm getting that, and so we bought it. So we have a little Spider-Man emblem here. He's kind of sparkly, if you can see that. I love that. So it's the red and then the blue, and then down the sides we have little Spider-Man all the way down. It says amazing. So I love this spirit jersey. It's so comfy. It's not as stiff as some of the Disney World ones can be, especially their older ones. Apparently they've gotten better. So let's get into some other clothing items I have. I have a lot of Marvel clothing actually. So I have this scarf. This scarf I got when I was in like middle school. So it's an infinity scarf, but I'm going to show it like full out so you can see the whole pattern. So it looks like a comic book. So we have Spider-Man, we have Thor, Loki, and Captain America. It says Marvel. We have Hulk. I don't know who that man is. I don't really know who that man is. And we have Iron Man. So all around it, it's just like some cool comic book strips and everything. But when you wear it, it just looks like this. So it looks like very subtle, just looks like some kind of fun pattern thing, but it is a Marvel scarf, and I absolutely love this thing. That is why I have kept it since middle school, because I thought it was so cool. I got some Guardians clothing when the new ride came out. I was actually there opening weekend. Did not plan for that to happen, but it did, and I was so excited about it. And it was such a good ride, so I had to get some merch. I have this little band t-shirt. It says Guardians of the Galaxy, and we have all 5 of them there, and I believe down at the bottom it just says their different names. Saving the Galaxy Again, You're Welcome, The Heroes of Xandar, On Tour Forever. And it's like a band t-shirt kind of style, so it says Guardians, and then it has like all the different planets that they're going to save, or galaxies they're saving, which is really, really cool. And this is like the softest, comfiest thing ever. It feels like it was pre-worn. It wasn't, because I bought it brand new, but it is so soft and so nice, and I love it so much. It's like such a nice band t-shirt. And then another Guardians thing I got that weekend, because I was just on a spending spree apparently, was this sweatshirt. So we have Groot and Rocket here. We have the big spaceship that you see in front of the ride, and then we have this at the front of the park of Epcot. It says Guardians of the Galaxy. We have the Epcot ball back here, and it's just like very 80s looking, which I kind of love because that's very Guardians. I love the bright blue of it, and the stripes I think is just really, really cool. It is like a very like open neck sweatshirt, and it is kind of fitted across the chest area. It fits me, but it is a bit more fitted in that area. I think it's because of like this being there kind of like tightens it a little bit. Another thing I actually got that same weekend, I was in a Marvel kick or something, was this sweatshirt. It's just a black like hoodie sweatshirt, but it is from the Pride series, so it says Marvel here, and down both of the arms it has the different emblems in the rainbow, and I love that we have Spider-Man right here at the front. It's just like a nice little v-neck shirt. It says Multiverse of Madness. I wasn't a huge fan of that movie. I had such high hopes for it, and they completely destroyed Wanda's character. Not cool. And you know why they destroyed her character? Because the director didn't see WandaVision. Anyway, this is just a really cool shirt. So it's like a little pocket here, and it's the Sanctum, Doctor Strange's like emblem here. Camilla thought it looked like a basketball, which like she's not wrong, but I love like the splattery paint colors of it. And then here on the back, this is just really cool. It has all of the characters. So we have Doctor Strange, we got my girl Wanda, and we have Wong. Love them so much, like these two so much. And then we also have America, and she's cool. I wasn't a huge fan of how they introduced her. It kind of felt very rushed. And then last shirt is actually from a small shop. This is from Crafts by Tessa. She does mostly stickers, and they are amazing stickers, but she also started doing a few sweatshirts and t-shirt designs, and this was one of her t-shirt designs, and it is a Wanda one, so it is in a gray t-shirt style. Here it is. It's so cool. So it has a bunch of different quotes from her, so like Chaos Magic. You have the TV down here, and then you also have her crown right there in the background, and then you can kind of see behind here is her hands doing this thing, but then there's just like a bunch of quotes all over it, and I just thought it's really, really cool. And now, before I forget, really, really quick, since we're talking about Wanda, I also have a postcard from another small shop, and it is right up here, but it is such a cool one. I believe this is from Castle Creations & Co. I got it as like a freebie when I bought a pin from her, and it is absolutely beautiful, and I'm so glad she gave it to me because she also had a pin of this, and I didn't know if I wanted to buy it or not, but now I don't need to because I have the postcard, and it says, "But what is grief if not love persevering," which is like one of my favorite quotes from WandaVision, and so I was so happy about it, and it just is such a cute postcard. Last few things. Another Squishmallow is my Spider-Man Squishmallow. I love him so much. So this is one I got from Five Below when I got my Stitch Squishmallow, and so I was very, very happy to also find him. It's just a nice little 8-inch one, and he just looks so stinking cute. And now we have a few bags. So also from that same weekend I went to see Guardians, I also got this bag. This little Cosmic Rewind purse. So it's a little crossbody. I don't think it's Loungefly because it doesn't say Loungefly anywhere. So it is a crossbody here. Nothing really interesting on the strap. It looks like a little cassette player. So it says Cosmic Rewind Mix, Guardians of the Galaxy, Wonders of Xandar. Very, very cute. The pull tag is some headphones there. On this side we have like the different buttons for it, and then we also have the emblem there on the back, and you can also hold the bag like that. And I don't think there's any lining inside. There is like a little mesh bag where you can put some other stuff to organize a little bit, but it is pretty small. And another bag I got was something I got for last Christmas. It is a Loungefly, and it's my Spider-Man backpack, and I love this thing so much. It's so cool. It's so, so cool. I think I will be taking this to Disneyland on our honeymoon next year because they have Avengers Campus there. I want to meet Spider-Man so bad. Like, I'm almost tearing up because I can't wait. I love Spider-Man so much, you guys. So I can't wait to meet him. I don't know if even be able to wear this because it'll probably be warm, and this is long sleeve, but I'm definitely bringing this. I might get a different Spider-Man t-shirt or something, but I can't wait to meet him. But this bag is so cool. We have Marvel Loungefly plaque there on the side. It does have side pockets. It does have like the front pocket here that you can unzip, but you can see very faintly there are still some spiders in there. I hate spiders, but I love Spider-Man. It's a complicated relationship. And on the back it says The Amazing Spider-Man. I love this backpack so much. There's quite a few different Spider-Man Loungefly backpacks that they've come out with. This one was my favorite, so I'm very happy that I have this one. I don't know why, I just like the design of this one the best. I think it's very classic Spider-Man while also still kind of being a little bit more sleek and modern looking. So as we get into pins, I also have a Spider-Man lanyard. It is Marvel Spider-Man. We have Spider-Man on there and everything. It's a clasp one up here. It says Web Slinger, and we have like the black and red Spider-Man there as well. Very, very cool. It is actually from Universal Studios, and it was what I used to carry around my annual pass because I was an annual pass holder when I was down at Disney for that year. It was much cheaper to buy an annual pass to Universal and just go like 2 times than to just like buy a ticket every time I went, and I was very happy that I did that because I loved Universal and I went quite a few times. Last thing is some pins. I don't have like a ton of pins, but I do have a good bit of some pins, and they are really, really cool. So I'll do the Spider-Man ones first, and then I'll do some other just general Marvel pins down here at the bottom. And again, like the Lilo and Stitch one, I'm just going to be showing you them on my Pinfolio page that they are on instead of taking them all off and putting them on a corkboard. It's easier on the pins and it's easier on me. And this is on the green one that came in this Pinfolio that I got from a giveaway, so check out that video as well. I have it split up with Spider-Man on top, other Marvel down here. So these are my Spider-Man pins. There's not a lot, but I absolutely love them. So we have this cool, The Amazing Spider-Man, like it looks like it's almost from a comic, and I really, really love this. I got this, I believe, from one of the resorts while I was down there. It had like just come out or something, and I didn't see it anywhere, and I saw it there and I got it. And then I have this little Spider-Man cutie. I don't know if I got him in a trade or if I just got him because I love him, but I absolutely love him. They have quite a few different Marvel cuties. I don't really want all of them. I really just wanted this one. And then we have this limited release one of Spider-Man No Way Home. I loved this because it was half Spider-Man here and then half of the black and gold, as you can see, and this one's like raised up pin on pin, and then this one's like underneath, so it's really, really cool because the black and gold is basically his suit turned inside out, which I think is really, really cool. And then I got these two. These are Disneyland pins, and I got them actually from Fran, so thank you so much, Fran. It was from when Avengers Campus first opened, and so that's why they're kind of inspired by that. This pin is so cool. It's a little spinner pin. It spins so well, look at that, and it's like all sketched out different things from Spider-Man, so from Peter Parker. There's some like Ochem on there and stuff like that, which is really cool. And then this one is Spider-Man here, and it says amazing, but it looks again like organic chemistry laid out, and it's really, really cool. And if you look closely, it's actually the outline of Avengers Campus. So we have like the Guardians ride here, and it goes into the other ones down here, which is really, really cool. Now some other Avengers, just Marvel pins. We have this one over here. I hope you can see that well. This is kind of a Thor pin. It's Asgard, and so it's very much a Valkyrie pin, and I love the rainbow there on the back and all the stars, and I just think it looks so pretty. I got that in a giveaway as well. And speaking of Thor, this is from the new Thor Love and Thunder movie. I thought it was just like a cute movie. So many people hated on it. It's just a cute movie, guys. But I love this. This is from Box Lunch, and I love it because, I don't know if I can do it on here, but this does move up and down on it, which I think is pretty cool. It's a little slider pin. I love the rainbow. I just love the rainbow stuff in Thor. I think it's really cool. And then this I actually got from a pin trading board. It is a little Ant-Man cutie. I thought it was really, really cute, and I love this little series, so I thought that was cute. And I love Ant-Man. I love Scott Lang. I love Paul Rudd. So, and then this is a little Seasons Greetings pin. I love this because, again, I don't know why, but holiday Marvel just is really, really cute to me. And we have Groot here, and then if you look closely in the wreath, you can see some other emblems of different characters. Cap's shield is there. You can see like Black Widow's symbol. And then these three pins are the pins I also got during that weekend when Guardians first opened. So I loved this pin. It says launched, and it says the date, 5/27/2022. And I love that it looks like a little cassette player. It does open, and it does say pass holder and Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. It is a pass holder exclusive pin. I'm not a pass holder, but my friend who is got it for me, and I'm so happy about that. And then we also have this Honorary Guardians little badge. If you've ridden the ride, you know why this is such a cool pin, and I love it so much. And I also got this one of just like the rainbow. Again, I love my rainbow Marvel for some reason. And so Guardians of the Galaxy, and it has all the little emblems there. There was a shirt that had this design on it, and so instead of spending more on another shirt, I instead just got this pin because I really like the design. And that is all of my Marvel stuff in my Marvel collection. This is going to be a very long video, and I apologize for that, but there's a lot of Marvel stuff that I had to show off, and I originally wasn't going to show off my comics, but because my love of Marvel started with my dad, I felt like I needed to show off my comics. There's a lot in this video. I think in future videos, if I update this collection, I'll probably split it up to just like Spider-Man and other just Marvel stuff, but I had to kind of combine everything together for the first one, and I hope you really enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comment section below, who is your favorite Marvel character, superhero, or villain? I'm not picky, or maybe even a sidekick. Korg, he's really, really cool. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and until next time, farewell.